This is Interview with Santa, Part 1 on People's American Stories. I'm your host, Mark Presley, welcoming you to We the Podcast, podcasting people's American stories. For more information on our podcast show, you can visit our website at peoplesamericanstories.info, and you too could be featured in We the Podcast. We have a special guest today on We the Podcast. He is legendary, and he has spread love, faith, and cheer throughout the globe. He has many different names. Some may know him as Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas, Christoph Kringle, Papa Noel, Père Noel, or the famous Santa Claus. Whatever name you use, this legendary man brings smiles and joy to all ages. So please welcome Santa Claus. Once again, I'm your host, Mark Presley, and boy, I am so excited that I'm able to bring Santa here to the show, We the Podcast. And I tell you, it wasn't easy. I had to pull a few strings to get his number. I can't tell you how I got his number. That's a secret. But I can say one thing. I hope I don't end up on the naughty list. But, you know, Santa, he's pretty forgiving. So I hope. But we're going to just go ahead and give him a call here. I got his number right here. All right, so we're gonna give Santa a call here. I hope I don't bother him. It's a very busy time there at the North Pole. Well, that's unusual. Phone ring.
North Pole Hotline, how may I direct your call? For the bakery, press 1. The toy shop, press 2. For the reindeer stables, press 3. For the Clauses, press 4.
Oh boy, I can't believe this. We got in. Okay, well, I definitely want 4.
Hello, Machine Gun speaking. Did you wish to speak with Miss Claus or the big man himself?
Yes, that would be the big man himself.
Who's speaking? We're very busy here. This isn't about the pogo stick defect, is it? Where kids go up but they don't come down? Just joking. Little elf humor there. Who am I talking to?
This is Mark Presley.
Mark Presley. What company are you from?
I'm with People's American Stories.
Oh, yes.
Did you say your name was Machine Gun?
Yes, that's my name, Machine Gun.
Why do they call you Machine Gun?
Oh, well, you see, that's pretty self-explanatory. You see, Santa gave me the name Machine Gun. You see, when Santa wants all the Christmas decorations up, he uses me. You see, we have Christmas lights 24/7 right here at the North Pole, and we also have a lot that break down. So, whenever we need new lights, Santa calls me Machine Gun. You see, I just put up another string of lights.
Wow, that is amazing.
Well, I gotta get going here. It's very busy. I'll hook you up with Santa.
All right, that would be great.
All you have to do is tell me the secret code.
Secret code?
Yeah, you know, the secret code. You know, Santa, he just doesn't take phone calls from anybody.
Okay, the secret code, I believe.
You are correct. Welcome to the North Pole. I will now put you through to Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho! Well, Merry Christmas, Mark. Glad to have a little chat with you this morning. And it's been a long day and a long year. We've been working hard trying to get some toys out of here. And I understand you had some questions for me, Mark.
Yes, and first of all, I'd like to start out with, man, it is a pleasure to have you here. I'm so excited. I can't believe I have the man himself in the red suit.
Bless my whiskers.
Yeah.
What's your questions, Mark?
Well, you know, looking through the eyes of a child, I just wanted to bring people a little bit behind the scenes of what exactly goes on here over there in the North Pole. Like, what's the temperature like?
Well, now the temperature right now, let me look at my thermometer outside. It's 27 below zero. It's a little cloudy. There's no wind. It's pretty calm. Got about 18 inches of snow out there, and that's pretty good. Now, of course, my address up here is 123 Candy Cane Lane, and it's in, I believe, North Pole. And we like to have a lot more snow than they do down in the valley. The reindeers sort of like that. So, but that's what it's like. It's a magical time of the year.
Wow, well, it sounds very magical.
Yes, it is.
Now, you know who that elf? What was his name?
Which one?
So
many elves.
The one that answered the phone. He puts up Christmas lights. What's his name?
Oh, that's Machine Gun.
Machine Gun.
Yeah, he spits those lights out of his mouth, and so fast. That's why I call him Machine Gun. He's so quick. I couldn't believe it. And when he spits them out, and they attach themselves wherever he puts them, they light up immediately. It's just amazing.
Wow, that sounds like some high-tech stuff over there.
It is. Oh, I got, of course, my other elves, too. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I got Elmo and Jane and Bunley, Spark, Ellie, Bounder, who was the other one? Callie, and Jenkney, and Blitzney, Randall,
wow,
Purdy, Dano, Abram, and Wilkie, and Zanzui, and Riplo, and Elfie. Those are my elves so far. Yes.
Wow. Do you have a favorite elf, or are they all equal?
Elfie is my head elf. He takes care of all the other elves. I made him like the manager.
Wow. Now
he oversees. He's the biggest of the elves, and he makes sure they all do their job. And we have training, and we have new elves coming in all the time, and we sort of train them, the other elves do, on how to make little toys for the children. And Mrs. Claus gets involved too, because she knows what the little girls want, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, where do the elves come from? Where do they live?
Oh, no, they live down in the valley.
Down in the valley?
Yeah, there's a lot of little elves down there. And at this time of year, of course, they shovel snow and they deliver mail and that. But they consider it a privilege to come and work for Santa Claus. But I'm happy to help any elf that wants to work. There's not a problem there. We feed them and we shelter, and they have a wonderful life here. A wonderful life. They're here because they want to be, not because they have to be.
I see. Well, you know what? I have one question that's been that I've been thinking to ask you for a long time, because you always see it in movies, that the elves they're eating candy and all that. Is this true? Or is this just a myth?
Oh, no. It's true. They eat candy, but we have what they call we have sweet time, and but they eat very healthy. I demand that they have to have their vegetables and their fruits and eat salads, and Mrs. Claus makes sure of that, because we can't have any sick elves. They very seldom get sick because they eat so healthy, and she takes care of me too. I mean, I have to be very healthy in order to make that long trek.
I see.
So no, we eat healthy, but we do have our sweet times. We have those sweet teeth, that require some sugar. But out of a brush, you got to brush your teeth after you've done every meal. That's important.
Yes, that is important.
Very important.
Well, what about their clothes? They wear green clothes, right?
They have green and red. It's like a velvet with a felt, and sometimes they'll have the bells on them, and that way each one has a different sound. So I know who's coming and going, and those bells tinkle, and I'll happen to know that's Spark or Ellie, and everybody has a different bell. So,
once again, I'm your host, Mark Presley. This is Interview with Santa, part 1 of 4. To hear the rest of the story, please go to part 2. Thank you.